Hello and good afternoon. It is afternoon because we've had lunch today, and so I don't need to rush off and cook us lunch. And the sun is starting to set outside, so I've got all the lights on, which is making me look kind of washed out. And also I don't have like foundation and all of that on. I just throw on some powder and some blush, did my eyes, did my brows, did my lips, and then just call it a day, because it's been one of those weeks. I've been dealing with some health stuff, and I just haven't had a lot of energy to put into stuff. So I'm feeling a little unkempt, but hopefully that doesn't come across. I am quickly doing this because I have put up some of my Erin Terrence Hughes perfumes for sale to pass them along. These are the ones that I'm not using nearly as frequently, and I don't know if you recall from a haul that I did quite a while ago. I think I bought this stuff last year, Black Friday. And I've just got a bunch of stuff that I'm not using and that I'm not reaching for. Not that any of them are bad, because Erin Terrence Hughes is one of my favorite perfume houses, and they make, he makes fabulous perfumes, really high quality ingredients and all that sort of stuff. But these are some of the less popular ones, and maybe some of the ones that are not near, are probably more masculine leaning and more masculine than I like, even though I like the odd sort of unisex and masculine scent or perfume. Some of these are just a little bit too masculine for me, and they don't necessarily smell great on me, even though they smell fantastic on hubby. But hubby is a bourbon amber guy, and there's no way I'm shifting him from that. So there is that. So I've listed them for sale on my Preloved website. For those of you who don't know, I have a little website which I use to just move on and declutter any perfumes that I have pre-loved that I don't use anymore, or that I no longer reach for, that hopefully will get to will go to a better home. So that's kind of where I've got them. If you haven't seen them yet, look at me. This is the website, and it's basically Deanna's Loves. If you Google it, it comes up, thankfully. And this is where I've listed the Erin Terrence Hughes perfumes, and there are a bunch of them there, and I'll talk through them sort of briefly as well. So first off is Fake Noir. They all come in their boxes. They all are pre-loved, used, except for a couple that I haven't, because I have doubles of them, and I've just decided that I'm never going to go through all my perfumes, so I don't need two of everything. And so this first one is Fake Noir, and it's 30 mils, and what is left is around about 22 mils, because I've been weighing them, because I've decanted some of them. I've been weighing them, and I've been keeping really good records of exactly how much has been used and decanted, so I know pretty close what is left, and which is helpful because these bottles are not see-through, so I can try to like shine a light through them, but they're not going to show the levels. So I've been doing a lot of weighing of perfumes, which is quite interesting. I've kind of worked out that these perfumes weigh about 0.9 of a gram each. So per mil. So 10 mils is about 9 grams, 8 to 9 grams, around about there. You can round it up to, you know, sort of like 10 if you want, but if you want to be accurate, that's kind of what it is. So I've got Fake Noir. They all have their boxes, so I'm just gonna, I should probably tell you briefly what they're like. So Fake Noir is a floral, sweet, woody, spicy, powdery perfume. It's a gorgeous feminine perfume, but the top note, you guessed it, is rose. And we all know that I am not a big fan of rose perfume, even though this is actually a really stunning rose. So there's that. We'll see how they go. I mean, if they don't sell, I'm not going to be terribly freaked out about it. I'll just decant them because there's always people looking for decants of the ATH stuff. So I'll just, you know, I'm happy to just decant them, and I'll list them on the Preloved website under the decant section as well. The next one is Daddy. Okay, Daddy is funny because I bought it just because of the name. This is gorgeous. There's about 7 mils left of Daddy. All the bottles look like this. These are all the 10 mil bottles. And so there's about 7 mils left out of the 10 mils. All this information is on the Preloved website. So you don't really need to like listen to me list every one of them. But this one is very unisex, quite masculine, leaning masculine. I love it. I think it actually smells absolutely divine. But it's too much for me to wear. And it's got notes of apple and bergamot, so it's sort of fresh and slightly fruity in the opening. And then the middle notes are tonka bean and nutmeg, and then the base notes are vanilla oud, skin, benzoin, patchouli, sandalwood, and ambergris. So it's a very intoxicating kind of a scent. And it's funny because I got Daddy purely because of the name, and purely because on the side of like my day job, I work in publishing, and the whole daddy trope is a thing, and I bought it because of that. I may still decide or want to just keep it just for the name, but that just seems silly to me. So, and I should also say that the Erin Terrence Hughes perfumes are pricey, and at the moment, everything is sold out. They're in the process of remanufacturing more. But as far as I know, they don't ship outside of the UK now. So, and they don't even ship to Europe. So the only place you can buy them is in the UK from their website, and also from a couple of other US websites that carry them but are currently out of stock. And then, you know, people like me who have them and who are passing them along and moving them on and things like that. So there's that. So Daddy, and then the other one, this one is Neon. Neon is actually full. It's brand new. Even though I've taken the plastic off it. It's got the full 10 mils in the 10 mil. It has not been used. I don't think I've even sprayed it. Yeah, I haven't even sprayed it. But wow, I can smell it out of the bottle. It's very, very masculine. And I should probably do a better job of holding stuff up. And I shouldn't do this because that's just terrible, isn't it? And I'm just trying to pull up my notes on the website. So that's Neon. And it is lime, sweet orange, pink pepper, grapefruit, and bergamot. So again, very citrusy, very fresh. The middle notes are ambroxan, pineapple, and galbanum. So you're going to get a little bit of that fruitiness from the pineapple. And then white musk, sandalwood, patchouli, and vetiver. Somebody actually did say that it sounds quite a lot like Supernova. And Do I have a bottle of Supernova here? Yes, I do. I'm going to compare the two. So this is Neon. This is Supernova. Supernova is very popular, and a lot of people love it. I don't like it on me. It's very fresh, very, very unisex leaning masculine, but it doesn't smell good on me. Although on hubby, Supernova, oh my gosh, it smells amazing on hubby. But, you know, it's not bourbon amber, so he's not going to wear it. It's a hubby thing. But yes, so I have Supernova, and I'm terrible at this. I really am terrible at this. This is why I'll never become a professional influencer YouTuber, because I'm just no good at just looking straight at the the camera. So that's Supernova. That's the bottle, and there is, maybe I need like a teleprompter, you know, like right next to me this way. Nah. Supernova, let me see. Supernova. There we go. There's 8 mils of Supernova left. I try to be really transparent with what I have, what is left, what condition it's in, and what I'm selling it, and all that information. So it's all on the website. And this way, you know exactly what you're getting, because I appreciate it when people are transparent and they tell me all the information. So I like to extend that courtesy to the people who deal with me as well. And I try to be as professional as possible on that front. And the website just makes it a lot easier for people and for me too. The next one is Legend. Again, the 10 ml bottle. And Legend is, stop looking down, Deanna. There's 9 mils left of Legend. So there's actually a fair chunk of Legend left. So, which probably means that I haven't decanted a lot of it. Again, fresh, grapefruit, bergamot, lemon. And then the middle notes are ambergris, amber, tonka bean, and apple. And the base notes are elemi, resin, patchouli, oak moss, and dried wood. And that's what it looks like on the website. So that is Legend. Have I talked about, I need to just, I'm trying to make sure that I'm setting aside the ones that I've talked about so I don't double up. And I'm not the most organized, and my brain is all over the place right now. The next one is Homme. Homme is French for man. You may or may not already know this, depending on whether or not you speak French or are French. And hey, who watched the opening ceremony for the Paris Olympics? It was very French. I know there's a lot of discourse on social media about it, but I generally only saw little bits of it, and I thought it was very, very French and delightful. And I just absolutely adored Celine Dion's, was it the closing song or her song? Where she sang, I think, an Edith Piaf song, and it was her comeback after retiring because of her illness. So yes, ATH Legend is only 9, there's 9 mils of it left. And sorry, no, I'm not talking about Legend. I'm all distracting myself. Okay. And there is, I bet you there is 9 mils of Homme left, or I could be wrong. Oh, where is it? Where is Homme? Oh, there we are. Yes, there is 9 mils of Homme left. So that's there. And have I told you the notes for Homme? Top notes. Top note is orris, and the middle notes are tonka and amber, and the base notes are vanilla, sandalwood, white musk, and cedar. Homme is very masculine, and when I smelled it, I thought, wow, that smells that smells really, really masculine. And when I sprayed it on hubby, he was like, oh, that's really nice. So, you know, maybe I can convince him to wear this one. He's almost out of his bourbon amber, and we can't buy it here because we bought it in the US. They don't ship internationally. They've shut down pretty much all of their stores, particularly the one that we used to go to in Minnesota. So it's very hard to get. So maybe I can, if I don't sell it, convince hubby to wear this, but we'll see. We'll see. There's a backup plan for all of this. This is Raw Cherry Extreme. Raw Cherry Extreme is brand new. The plastic is still on it, you can see. It is stunning. Absolutely stunning, stunning, stunning. I actually ended up buying a large bottle of it, which is why I don't need this anymore and that I'm selling. And it is, what do you call that? It's cherry, dark chocolate. It's very sensual. It's dark, it's edgy. It's slightly leaning gourmand, but I wouldn't call it like a full-on gourmand. And I think it's actually a very unisex scent, but it is just gorgeous. It's one of my favorites. I have about 5 or 6 favorite, like top favorites from Erin Terrence Hughes, and this is one of them. And then there's Onyx Extreme, again, a 10 ml, and that's the bottle. Give it a little sniff. Can't smell much out of the bottle, so let's see. Onyx Extreme. I'm trying to look here and look here at the same time without looking down, and I seem to fail half the time. I think I'm failing when I look down to, you know, pick up this little container of perfumes. So Onyx Extreme, there's 8 mils left, and it is top notes of bergamot, pepper, middle notes of jasmine, cinnamon, geranium, ajowan, base notes of amber, patchouli, and musk. So I'm going to guess this is going to be quite intense, but all Erin Terrence Hughes perfumes are intense anyway, but I'm going to guess that this is going to be intense, but also like spicy from the cinnamon and the amber and the patchouli. So you're gonna really be getting a very exotic, sensual, spicy kind of a scent with this one. And there's 8 mils left of it. That's what it looks like on the website. The layout of it on the website, they're all the same. Or it all looks the same. So then there's Onyx, which is, he has or had, and I don't know how many are left, because if you go to his website, there's nothing on it. Everything is sold out, and he's pulled everything off the website, so you can't even like check or look it up. I had to look these up on Fragrantica. But I know he had Onyx Air, which is like a lighter version of Onyx, and then Onyx Extreme, which is like a deeper, richer, heavier version of Onyx. You know, sort of like Onyx in the middle, and then Onyx Air on one side and Onyx Extreme on the other side. And this is Onyx, which I assume it would have been the original. It looks like this. I'm gonna guess, I don't know how well I remember this, but I'm gonna guess that there is 8 or 9 mils left of it. I remember a couple of people wanting decants of this. So yeah, that's Onyx. I'm gonna read the notes. Let's see. Oriental floral scent. Oh wow, okay. Rose, patchouli, ambery woods, plum, chocolate. So it's a rose scent. Oh wow, okay. Interesting. So, oh, where have I gone? Onyx is a rose scent, and it's a oriental flowery. Yes, I can smell the floral in this. So Aaron Terrence Hughes likes rose. He likes rose and he likes jasmine. If you watch any of his videos on YouTube, you'll know that. But he makes, because he uses really high quality rose absolute, his rose perfumes are stunning, and he makes beautiful, beautiful rose perfumes. If I were more of a rose perfume wearer, like I was maybe like 10 or 15 years ago, I would totally, totally rock his perfume, his rose perfumes. Yeah, so that was Onyx and Oud. Oh, look, I love Oud. I went through this phase, was like Oud, 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 everything. I like, he's got Oud and Oud Noir. I like his Oud Noir a little bit because it's slightly sweeter. At the moment, my nose is not very happy with Oud, but I think it's more me than the perfume, because I know I like Oud. But I've been going through some health stuff, and I think when you're not well or when you're not feeling good, you know, your nose can change, or your ability to smell things can change. I don't have the plague, so my sense of smell is fine. I can smell. My sense of taste is fine. I can taste. I don't have the plague. I've got menopause and diabetes and autoimmune, you know, chronic immune issues that I'm dealing with. So that's the thing. But it also means that my nose is not very happy with really strong scents at the moment. And so one of the ones that I'm passing on is the Oud. And Oud, how much do I have left of the Oud? And where are you, Oud? There we go. There's 8 mils left of the Oud. Obviously, the top note. Oh, the top note is leather. I do like leather. He's got a perfume called KUNT. I'm not going to say that out loud here. And hubby adores that perfume. That's one of the perfumes that he will wear every now and then if I ask him to, because it is stunning. And it is very, very sensual and very, 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 very oomphy. Yeah, I'm going to go with the word oomphy because I don't want to use the word that starts with an S. So, and that one, the one that starts with the K, is, I've heard people say it's kind of like a Tuscan leather on steroids. This one is just beautiful oud, leather. Top note, middle notes are amber and damask rose. Base notes are agar, oud, patchouli, musk, and animal notes. Yes, it's very animalic, and I can smell the animalic quality of it coming through, which I don't mind. And I didn't mind, and I still don't mind. But for whatever reason, the oud note is not working for me right now. So I'm just having to be a little bit careful about that. And finally, if you've been tracking so far, thank you very much, is Guapo. Interestingly enough, Aaron Terrence Hughes actually lives in Mexico now. Even though his production and his factory is in the UK. And Guapo, I think, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm just going to Google it. Guapo. Guapo means handsome, beautiful, and good looking. That's according to Google. So there you go. That's Guapo, and I have 9 mils of Guapo left. Somebody actually asked about Guapo. So if you're that person, here it is. There's 9 out of the 10 mils left. That's what it looks like. It all comes in its original packaging. It's all in really good shape. And Guapo is masculine and confident. The notes are bergamot, lemon, sweet orange, and mandarin to start. So very, very fresh, very citrusy. And then you get some fruity notes and tonka notes. Tonka to me is sort of like a dirty vanilla. So it's like vanilla, but a spicy, dirty vanilla as opposed to a sweet vanilla. Granny Smith apple, radiant wood, amber, and brock sand, and then the base notes is sandalwood, Haitian vetiver, ambergris, and white musk. So that's Guapo. It actually sounds delicious. A lot of these sound delicious, but I know that if it opens with bergamot, lemon, you know, that kind of thing, it will tend to be on the fresher side, very masculine. And so if you've noticed that other than the couple that had rose in it, a lot of these are actually very masculine leaning perfumes that are just not for me, and they just don't suit me because, like I said before, I like the odd masculine leaning perfume, but it just needs to lean a little bit masculine. I cannot have it be like really full-on masculine. So that's kind of why I'm moving these along, and I'm passing these on, and hopefully they'll find a better home. But massive fan of Aaron Terrence Hughes and his perfumes. I do actually have a really decent sized collection of his stuff, and hopefully when I get round to it, and I've kind of overcome this little hump with the health stuff, I can put a lot more of that stuff up to decant as well, and that'll be available. So if you don't now, check back regularly on the website, because I do keep updating it relatively sporadically, sort of. I'm going to make an effort, but at the moment my energy is kind of like, what is the one thing, the two things, or the three things I need to get done today? What are my deadlines? And that's kind of where I'm focusing. And so today's deadline was I need to film just this one video and upload it, because a couple of days ago I uploaded all the information onto the Preloved website. So that's kind of where I'm at. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it to the end, thank you. Leave a nose emoji, you know, for the perfume and the sniffing and stuff. But yes, thank you very much. Do the YouTube-y things, comment, subscribe, like. I really appreciate you. And big shout out to Echo. I'm sorry I haven't been online as much. I just haven't been online pretty much at all. So yes, I have been kind of just dealing with stuff, but hopefully that'll be done soon, and then I'll be back on top of everything. So yeah, bye bye.